rising. It's a beautiful morning this morning, ain't it? Hey man, tap in. I want y'all to listen in real good, real quick, because you're not tuned in with Silk G, aka the Ebony Prince, aka the Orange, Texas native, H-Town resident, aka Mr. Blast from the past, hell when I'm well and got everything for sale, you know. Say man, for those who know me by now should know how I feel about Monday mornings. I feel like Monday is important because it set the tone for your whole week, and the way you start your morning typically will set the tone for your whole day. That's why it's good to tap in sometime, man, because I got a message for y'all this morning. The message that I have for y'all this morning is this. Behind every disappointment, there's a blessing. I'm going to say it again. Behind every disappointment, there's a blessing. That's right. Behind every adversity comes with it the equivalent advantage of an opportunity. Behind every adversity comes with it the equivalent opportunity or of an advantage. You just have to keep your eyes open. You have to keep your eyes on the prize and be mindful for it. As I tell you that, I'm kind of reminded of a story that a wise man once told me, and I'm going to share the story with y'all this morning. It went a little something like this. He told me, he said, man, once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there once was a man who always replied, "That's good." For instance, no matter what kind of news that was brought to him inside the kingdom, he would reply, "It's good." Somebody could be getting a divorce, and the man would reply, "That's good." He could hear about somebody getting sick, and the man would reply, "It's good." Hell, he could even hear about somebody dying or somebody getting killed, and the man would reply, "That's good." See, this man is what we would call an optimist. He was somebody who was always being optimistic. He was always thinking positive. He was always thinking the best out of situations. You hear me? Well, like any other story, this man had haters, you know, kind of like Rico and Belly sitting back eating a banana thinking about how they could drop a dime on him. Yeah, he had haters. Well, these haters didn't like nothing about this man. They ain't like the way he presented himself. They ain't like his positive outlook or none of that. So they started to conjure up a plan how they could bring this man down. To make a long story short and a fast story skinny, one day the king of the kingdom was in the kitchen slicing an apple and he cut his finger. Well, the haters heard about this and they go tell the optimist, "Hey man, did you hear about what happened to the king today? He was in the kitchen slicing an apple and he cut his finger." So the man responded, "Well, that's good." Well, you can imagine these haters went back and told the king what this man said. So when they tell the king said, "Oh, really?" He said, "That's good, I cut my finger. Okay, I got something for him. Lock him up." So the king have his soldiers go lock the man up. Well, anyway, a few days later, the king being the king, doing what the king do, and the king do whatever he want to do when he want to do it. He walking in the forest alone, picking berries. Little do he know it had two bandits also in the forest, and they looking for something pure that they could kill and sacrifice because they been living so corrupt. And back then, that's what they did. They lifted up burnt offerings and sacrifices for their sins. So they looking for something pure that they could sacrifice, you dig? So one of the bandits, he spot the king, and he see him. He tell the other bandit, he say, "Hey, bandit," he say, "Ain't that the king?" The bandit say, "Well," he say, "Over there." He say, "Yeah, man, that do look like the king." So anyway, he say, "Man, we could kill him and sacrifice him." He say, "Man, that's a good idea." They chase the king down, rough him up, and as they get ready to undress him, one of the king bandits spot this cut on the king's finger. And he see this dried up blood. He tell the other bandit, he say, "Man, we can't sacrifice this man. Look at this big cut that he got on his finger." He say, "Man, he even got dried up blood still on his head. This man ain't as pure as we thought he was. We can't sacrifice him." So they agree on it. They let the king go. Long story short, fast story skinny, king run back to the kingdom, go to the cell where he had the optimistic man locked up in. He tell him the story that I just tell y'all. And as he telling him the story, he say, "Man, had not I cut my finger, them people would have killed me and sacrificed me today." So the optimist, he looked at him, he say, "That's why it's good you cut your finger." You did. See, the moral of the story is this. If we can have that same mindset that that optimist had in that story, no matter what's going on around us, no matter what disappointments we have, we can have the confidence of knowing that everything is going to be all right. See, it might not always be all good. Sometimes things get hard. Sometimes it's not easy. But guess what? It's not all bad either. With that being said, we might as well say it's good. No matter what happened, always remember behind every disappointment, there's a blessing. Behind every adversity that comes to you in life has an equivalent advantage for an opportunity. With that being said, man, y'all have y'all a great week. Y'all have y'all a great morning, and y'all keep y'all head up. Stay tuned. That's it.